So, what inspired you to be a regional Mexican singer for regional Mexican music?
I guess my mom and my dad, they've always liked artists such as Joan Sebastian, Juan Gabriel, and Ramon Ayala. So that influenced me to follow that, that genre of music, and I love it. I love banda.
I love it too. I can agree. And can you tell us a little bit about the origin of Mexican music?
The
The origin?
origin of Mexican music, of the type of music I sing, or
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah, both.
regional Mexican. Well, just remember, it's a whole mix of different sounds and instruments that were brought into America, specifically into Mexico. In terms of the tuba, which was brought from Germany, and the accordion that was brought from Germany as well. So it's an interesting mix that we personalized in Mexico, and we make it sound more fun, just more alegre.
Yeah, that's true. And when did your career as a musician start? So when did you decide that you wanted to launch yourself as a singer?
Since I was 6 years old, I had a very serious conversation with my mother, who wanted me to be a doctor more than anything, and I pretty much promised her that I was going to be a doctor. But then days later, I changed my mind. Well, I already knew, but I just promised her because she wanted to hear that. So I told her, "Yeah, I'll be a doctor." But then a few days later, I just stared at her, and I told her, "I need to talk to you." And I was 6 years old. This is me, 6 years old. And I told her, "I really don't want to be a doctor. I want to be an artist. I want to be a singer." And she's like, "What? You're crazy, It's really hard. You need to have a lot of money to do that and stuff." So she had her doubts, and she had her limiting thoughts about me becoming an artist. But as I grew, I knew I would start at experience, how hard it is to be an artist. But I still wanted to do it, so I started learning guitar. I had to borrow a guitar from one of my aunts to start my lessons when I was 12, and then by the age of 15, I joined a band up in Yakima, Washington, and that's how it took off until now. I have my third banda album is coming out very soon. And so I've been in the industry for more than 20 years, so 20 something years now.
Oh wow, that's great. What was the name of your first band?
The name of my first band was Grupo Travieso, because it was a bunch of kids and I.
Traviesos.
And we were very traviesos, yes.
Oh, okay.
And is there like a certain artist that you look up to that motivated you to like get into the music industry?
Just like I mentioned at the beginning, I was influenced by the artists my mom and dad used to listen to, which are Joan Sebastian, Juan Gabriel, Camilo Sesto. My mom loves Camilo Sesto, and I love his music too. So I grew up listening to his music, and his tone of voice is just so soothing and nice and warm, and I like that. So I picked up a little bit of all of them, including Marco Antonio Solis. I just met him not too long ago, and he's the nicest person in the industry. He's so humble, he's so nice, and he's so talented that I was very inspired to just continue doing this. And yeah.
Awesome.
At any point, did you find it difficult to pursue your career?
It is difficult, yeah. It's always difficult. Anything you do in life, it will always be difficult. If you decide to, pursue a career and thinking that it's going to be a piece of cake, it's all wrong. No, everything is difficult. So I never expected it to be easy, and I still decided to move on and to continue pursuing my dreams. And I'm still here, so no, it hasn't been easy.
I can imagine. You mentioned you play the guitar. Is there any other instrument that you play besides the guitar?
I play the recorder and a little bit of piano. I took lessons, the flauta.
Oh, flauta. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. So you have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I actually, The first instrument I learned to learn how to play was the recorder, la flauta.
Oh, la flauta. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I played that in third grade.
And do you have any performances coming up?
I don't have any performances right now because I'm focusing on the launching of my third banda album, and I still have a lot to work on that. I have my video recordings in a couple of weeks, and I still have to decide which song I'm gonna launch as a single. So I got a lot of work to do before I do any presentations or before I do a tour. Yeah. And since I'm doing it independent, it takes a lot more than when you have a team of people put together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
When does your CD launch?
Mid-March, I hope.
Oh, mid-March. Oh, that's good. So it's soon.
Yeah,
Soon.
very soon, very soon. Yeah, it's ready to go, and I'm very proud of it. It came out really good. My producer was able to put those sounds together that I like, and so it's like my DNA is injected in the CD because it's got all the sounds and the influences of the musicians and the artists that I grew up listening to. So it's really nice. It's a banda CD, but it's got like songs from the '80s that I covered, and a few of my own songs that I put in there with like the original banda sounds, but also with the little fusion of, for instance, I did one of my songs as a bachata banda version, which I had never done before,
Oh, wow.
and so it sounds really nice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. It's a very interesting mix, banda
Yeah,
with bachata.
with bachata, yeah.
And it's very Latin.
Yes, very Latin, and then we have a little bit of cumbia too, but the original Colombian cumbia, like your Sonora Dinamita kind of cumbia, but mixed with the banda, which I had never done that before, and I had never heard it before until my producer proposed that we did that, and I was excited about it because I was like, yeah, why not? I love cumbia.
Yeah.
I love cumbia, and I love Sonora Dinamita, and I love all those sonoras, right? And then, but I couldn't figure out how he was going to mix the two genres together, or the two sounds together, banda and sonora, until he showed it to me. And I was like, I got very excited. Yeah. Then we did the Despacito song in banda too.
Oh, yes, I remember. I was actually going to ask you, like, what motivated you to do that, or, did you just one day say, I'm going to cover Despacito in banda?
To be honest with you, very, very honest with you, I had heard about the song, but I had never paid attention, or I had never saw you in the music video of it. But then somebody at the radio station proposed that I did that song because it would go with my style and stuff, but do it in the banda version. It's like I'm gonna have to listen to it because I've never heard it, so I don't even know the lyrics to it. And the song was already hit worldwide.
Yeah.
I had never heard it, to be honest. But then I heard it, I was like, yeah, I think we can make this work in banda. And so I took it to my producer, and he said, yeah, totally, we can make it work. And I can proudly say that we have the best banda version right now, I'm very proud of it.
I heard it. It was really good. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so you work here on the radio station. What do you do here?
I'm an announcer. I'm a disc jockey. Yeah, radio disc jockey.
Do you think you'll eventually get your music on the station?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, my first single from last year was played here at this station and other stations as well. So, yeah, I'm excited about showing them my new album to see how much support. I'm pretty sure they will support me with this one too. So, yeah.
I don't really have any other questions.
Do you think you can sing us a little a cappella piece of one of your songs?
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna sing Regálame tu intimidad, which is a song that I released first, and that is actually the one we made into a bachata banda song.
Oh, you did?
Again, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember
yeah.
listening it on air in La Raza.
Yeah. We read that that's like a remake of the original one, but it's now it's a bachata banda song. Yeah, and it sounds amazing. It sounds really good.
I can't wait to hear
Yeah. It goes something like that. Regálame unas horas más de tu cuerpo desnudo, o tan solo un instante quiero para estar seguro de que nada sientes por mí, que no te está doliendo. Esta separación que a mí me está quemando adentro. Regálame tus sentimientos, ponlos en la cama. Y si no cambias de opinión, total te vas mañana. Esta noche te voy a amar, voy a reconquistarte. Y estoy seguro que al final ya no querrás marcharte. Regálame en mi habitación lo que tu corazón está pidiendo a gritos. Entrégate a mi compasión, deja la inhibición, que yo te necesito. Completamente enamorada, sin que importe nada, solo estar juntitos. Dame toda tu intimidad hasta el amanecer. Quédate aquí conmigo. Así va.
I love it.
Thanks.